Welcome back to Redbeard RPG and Dragon Quest XI postgame. Let's see what this tall Tockle's up to.
I am the timekeeper, the flow of time, of destiny. I watch over them, guide them.
Okay, you're important. I hear you.
But what are you?
I am just what I say I am, and that is all I am.
That's not helpful.
I hope you don't mind us intruding, but we heard there might be a rather special light here in the tower that can bring people back. We've lost someone very special, you see, and, well, we were hoping you might be able to help us.
You speak of time's sphere.
I believe we do.
If you were to harness its power, that which you seek might be attained. But to lose time is to lose much. The path you propose to follow is not one to be trodden lightly.
To lose time? What do you mean?
Time's sphere is the crystallization of all that has taken place in Erdrea since memory began. Each moment gathered by the spirits of lost time, savored, remembered. To take a sword to the sphere would be to erase those moments, to return to the time of the last intact memory. If your companion is to be restored to you, time itself must be destroyed.
What do you mean by that? You mean we gotta redo everything?
As I say, to lose time is to lose much.
So in order to save Veronica, we would need to turn back time.
This doesn't sound like a good idea.
I think I'm beginning to get the picture.
I hope so.
We'd need to go back to... Aye. We'd need to go back to before Yggdrasil fell. That way, we could stop Mordegon before it was too late. That wouldn't just save Veronica. It would save the whole of Erdrea. Think of all the pain and suffering we could prevent.
It is possible. All is possible. It may be that returning to that particular fork in the flow of time brings all that you wish, and more.
And more?
But it must be done. I would gladly give up all that has happened since that day for the chance to change it.
Aye.
Alas, to lose time is to lose much. Only one of you may return to that place.
Well, I wonder who they're gonna pick.
The sphere can be broken but once, by a single hand. A hand possessed of a singular power.
What special power is that?
In this world, only one such power exists.
The Dark Spawn.
That of the Luminary.
Dang, I thought I had it.
I see you. I know you. I knew you the moment you appeared. Only you can break the sphere, and only with the sword of light.
Okay.
When it is broken, when the memories are shattered, you will return to the past, and there you will stay.
Okay.
You mean he'll have to live it all again? He can't come back here to us?
I thought that was pretty clear already.
To lose time is to lose much. This world, this reality, these will be lost to you. And that is not all. The outcome of the sphere's shattering is impossible to foresee.
That sounds safe.
You may be lost forever, trapped in a corner of time, a half-faded memory.
That's awful.
Yes, that does sound awful.
Your present, your companions, your life even, all these may be lost to you. Knowing this, are you willing to risk all for the sake of your departed friend?
Not really. That seems like a really bad idea.
Only you can decide. I will await you before the sphere.
I'm assuming, though, for the story to progress, I have to do it, though. Kind of the assumption I'm getting.
I'm sorry, but you simply can't do this. We won't let you.
There we go. Something reasonable. Did I say anything? Okay, everybody's saying I'm not allowed to do it. It's a video game. Let's go ahead and do it. Would not do it in real life, that's for sure.
Okay. You win. We know you well enough by now not to try and talk you out of this.
Sure.
But you'd better not mess this up. You go back there and you save her, you hear? Save us all.
I'll get in there and wing it, bud. I'm sure it'll work
Do what
out.
you have to do. We won't stand in your way.
Okay.
The decision is made. Then you must know all that I know.
You already told me a lot. You got more?
To lose time will be to lose much, but some semblance of your present self will remain.
I assumed so.
Your memories, the record of your adventures thus far. Your knowledge of battle and all that you have learned.
Well, yeah, if that didn't come with me, I had no chance of defeating the
And
Darkspawn.
last of all, the containers that surround the altar. These are the time capsules. These sacred vessels are immune to the flow of time.
Okay?
When you shatter the sphere, all that you possess will be placed within them.
What do you mean by that?
Thus, may the items you require journey with you to the past.
Oh, okay, that makes more sense.
Alas, there is one item that will not survive the journey. The Sword of Light.
Yeah, the most powerful weapon in existence is the one thing that won't make it.
But you should retain possession of its twin, the Sword of Shadows.
Okay?
This will surely prove to be a more than worthy weapon for the time being. Now you know all that I know. All else is unknowable. When you are ready, join me by the sphere.
Okie dokie. I thought that's what I was doing already. I do wonder if there's like an alternate path where you don't have to do this
Step
part,
forward,
but
luminary, and into the past.
I'm curious to see where this goes, so we're gonna do it.
Wait!
When you meet me in the past, we will be enemies again. But know this. I stand ready to pledge myself to your cause once more. To be your sword, your shield, your unswerving companion.
Yeah, we'll see about that.
Yes, very dramatic, Hendrik, honey. Now, if you've quite finished frowning and swearing oaths... Farewell, darling. I look forward to seeing you in the past.
I know you can do this. I know you won't let anything stand in your way. And the us's of the past will be there for you whenever you need us. Now, if I know your grandfather, he'll have a few words to say before you go.
I bet I'll just be quiet.
You've grown into a fine figure of a man, laddie. Oh, don't look down now. We'll only be apart a wee while. We're back there waiting for you after all. You'll do us proud. I know you will. How could you not do? You're my own flesh and blood after all.
Oh.
Hmm?
I suppose I began this journey with you, feeling that I was simply doing my duty. But it became so much more than that.
Oh?
I'll never forget the time we've spent together.
I will, almost immediately.
So please, if you don't mind, I hope you'll take me along with you, all over again.
Of course I will. I need a good healer.
The time of departure is upon us. Luminary, take the sword of light in hand.
Dang. I jumped through hoops to forge that thing and it just shatters after basically one
laddie.
or two major fights.
This isn't goodbye. Not by a long shot.
We'll see about that.
See you on the other side.
Oh, dang. Yeah, I still haven't figured out what's up with that red Tockle.
Take care, and remember, we'll be waiting for you.
Take this cur, this harbinger of calamity, and cast him into the furthest corner of the dungeon.
Let's do this. I believe in you. I believe in the Luminary.
We of Arborea swear to protect you. While we live, none shall defeat you.
Friends, shipmates, amigos, Svarthrust and the rainbow await. Destiny beckons!
I don't know how Mordegon's planning on achieving eternal life, but I know one thing. We're going to stop him.
You must defeat him. The fate of our world depends upon it. Good luck.
Alright, where are we going to end up? Taking a nice little nap in an open field. Hey, there's our Sword of Shadows. Okay, so we're right in the neighborhood. Right in the neighborhood of Yggdrasil. Dang, that was more than half the episode, and that's like all cutscene, baby. Awarded for embarking on a mission into the abyss of lost time in order to see the world saved once more, but properly this time. Oop, I forgot to make sure I had my sword equipped. Yep, it's Arborea. We've seen it before. Now, real quick, check that equipment. Yeah, we got the Sword of Shadows. Is that only two-handed? I don't have any two-handed boosts or anything like that. That one. We lose quite a bit of attack. We gain some charm. I honestly think I'm better doing that. Getting my liquid metal shield back out. Is that my best shield? Yeah. Alright. Get to Idrisil, didn't we have to sneak around this way? Oh, I gotta get the Holy Father's permission. I assume he's in here.
Oh, Serenica, blessed ancestor, the time has come at last for us to fulfill our destiny.
Really trying to force the use of this Sword of Shadows on me.
Orbs to take the luminary up to the world tree, and he's going to awaken the power that will banish the darkness. We've never been up to Yggdrasil before, so we don't know what's up there waiting for us. But no matter what happens, I swear I won't let the luminary come to harm. He's our light and our hope, and he'll rid our world of darkness. I know he will.
Putting a lot of pressure on me.
Serenica, sage of legend, lend me your power. Help me fulfill my duty and protect the luminary. Oi! What are you doing here? Wait, you weren't listening, were you?
Nope, didn't hear a word you said.
What do you think you're up to, waltzing in here with that great ugly thing strapped to your back anyway? And where in the world have you been?
Just hanging out.
Father Benedictus was talking to us all, and you just upped and disappeared without so much as a by your leave. What were you thinking? What's the matter? Cat got your tongue? Stop staring at me like that, will you? You look like you've seen a ghost.
I've literally never said a word the entire time you've known me.
Things to be getting on with? The last thing we need is you acting like a big weirdo. So come on, pull yourself together.
Darling, there you are. We couldn't find you anywhere. Oh, we were so worried about you. Well, don't look so surprised to see us. We've been right here all along, you know.
What's with that sword? You're supposed to be the good guy, remember?
Well, I don't want to use this sword.
Well, whatever floats your boat. Anyway, time to get this show on the road.
Father Benedictus says we're to take the orbs and offer them up to the altar at the top of the mountain.
Yep.
We need to go through those doors and follow the path through the first forest, apparently. Shall we get going?
Okay.
Aye. Not long now till we get up to the world tree at long last and finally find out how to get rid of that rotter Mordigan. Let's away.
Alright, let's make sure. Okay, so it goes by what everybody had at the time. Did I change their outfits? Yeah, let's mix these up a little bit. Do I have any of the weapons? I do got magma staff. That's a heavy one. Yeah, he used heavy ones. He'll get the magma staff. Let's do that. Yeah, let's do some auto equips. I think we'll go back to that Saint outfit. I like that. Carry any more items? It keeps forcing me out the sort of shadows on me. I guess I'm gonna have to use that no matter what. What? We'll go back to Warrior Princess. Everyone's auto-equipped except for Serena. She has 2 items apparently. Let's go item. That should be enough, right? There we are. Alright, hopefully that gave everybody the best equipment, and let's move on. Gaborian Highlands. I think we got a little ways to go, but I don't think it's that far before we get to Idrisil. Yes, I remember this when we fought those dragons. Yep. Got a little campfire to hang out at. Definitely want to mine this ore. And yeah, I remember this because you got to go around to the other side of the bridge to get that chest. Now, I don't know if it's actually worth my time at this point to collect all that stuff, but as far as I know, we've gone back in time, so none of these things have been collected yet, right? Yeah. So let's get our little treasures and then let's head off to combat with Mordegon. The Tree of Idrisil yet again. And we will head through the first forest next time. Thank you guys so very much for watching and have a good one.